is on the table. Look at this. O'Grady's. What a cool little place. And everybody singing and hiding from the camera. There's the boss man himself.
Oh, you know she tricked me. I whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the gyro.
Benny Ben Benz.
Getting ready. This time it's Joe's turn to go up the mast. Why is he going up the mast? Oh, okay. Where's Joe gone?
So I went for a walk. I said I'd come across and have a look at this Santa Maura Fort. And this is it's just north of this Santa Maura swing bridge. The bridge that opened for us the other day so we could get in the channel into Lefkada. I'm just going to take a walk over and see what's to be there. There's the Bulbenny. And we're just walking across the swing bridge. It's a little fishing harbour just north of it. There's the channel back into Lefkada itself. So here we are, we're at the north end of the bridge. Some fairly authentic looking cannon. Looking back into Lefkada and looking at the castle, the fort of Santa Maura. Fairly thick walls. See, there's still a cannon up, and I suppose this was the old moat. A Byzantine, Venetian fort, as far as I know. Probably started earlier by somebody else and then finished by them. Basically, they were at war with the Ottomans for years, the Venetians, and these balls are not just for decoration, but are maybe cannon. Maybe, not sure about that. Bridge. This place doesn't look like it's open. You know, online it said open from 9 until 5 every day. 8 until 3:30. Opening hours daily, except Tuesdays and holidays. Looks like they have a few spare cannons thrown about. This cat is after claiming this one. He says, "It's mine." And from here, when you look at this little harbour, you could probably easily believe that you've just stepped back in time to an era of wind-powered ships. It's kind of cool. See these old guns sitting there. I'd say silent for a long time. I think maybe they're still waiting for the Ottomans to have a run at it. The return walk never seems quite as far. Walking back to the town of Lefkada from the Santa Maura fort. It's just a beautiful evening. It's beautiful. Why can't it be like this all the time? So I'm arriving back along the quay from my walk, and herself is out, and she is no longer Guta Goots. You alright? Yeah, it looks lovely and clean, yeah, you know. That was Miles. Oh, slow down for a sec. Christmas flavour to the place. Isn't it lovely? Just get across the road here. Yeah. We get the boat. This is Christmas bridge. Isn't that all very pretty? Karma. Lovely, isn't it? Rocking around Christmas tree, like a Christmas bell. Couple of reindeers. It really does feel like Christmas. Oh. It's the return of the amazing life raft. I got none of that because I had the camera on fucking camera.
I'm glad.
What was? It's more like it now. This is kind of what we signed up for. However, we do want to get the boat back to Portugal, so we can't do that like this because there's a few seas in the way. Anyway, the new plan is plan every day. There's a new plan today that we are going to leave. Today is, what day is today? Today is Thursday. This Friday, the 16th. And now it looks like we have a window. Tuesday, if we go Tuesday late-ish, 6, 7 o'clock, we get a hairy start. 1.5 seas, like variable winds, bit of wind, but it'll settle as we go, and we've got a 2-day window to get to the Strait of Messina. So we're going to go for it and see what happens. It's the plan today. Obviously, we closer to Tuesday, Monday, we can check the weather again and see if we're still on. We won't know really until then. So it's just a plan. Here's a familiar sight at this stage. We reckon the boat probably would find its own way into Nidri. We've been down here so many times. Swinging around, and we're heading in that gap there into Vliho. Here's that little church that we were fishing from last year. Took the dinghy out there for a run around. It's just a beautiful place, this down here. I mean, every corner is just amazingly picturesque. So we're looking in there past, what's it called, Tranquil Bay, and then across to Nidri itself. Ferries, the quayside bars. Yeah, a couple of videos ago you probably saw, sure we were here recently. Only the weather was shocking. So not so bad now, even though we are expecting a little wind again later. But we're just doing a kind of a shakeout sale to get ready to see if we can't go to Sicily on Tuesday. We'll go back up through Lefkada. We got to pick up some charts. And then off we go. That's today's plan. And as we've said already, fucking plans can change from one day, from 1 minute to the next. But it's still beautiful. Full moon tonight. The loonies will be out. Kind of weird with all the times we've been down here that we haven't been in here overnight. It's the yacht club. Anyway, we'll rock in, get something to eat. Santi is here in front of us. We're back. The Christmas lights are on. Did you just tip me down?
No.
Did you tip me far? What are you having? Mulled wine? Mulled cider?
Mulled cider, apparently. Yeah.
And myself and Joe are having Guinness. In the Vliho Yacht Club. Finally. This is Aid. We met Ed last year when we were down here for 5 weeks. Yes, ass. We were tied to that fucking dock 5 weeks last year and we met Ed. Ed is an Englishman, a genius like ourselves. Do you remember?
English. Yeah, total genius.
And he bought a boat.
Yeah.
Tell us, Ed.
No idea.
So you've been here now how long?
18 months.
18 months he's been
Still
here.
smiling.
And he's loving it, aren't you?
Oh yeah,
Vliho Bay. And he goes sailing in the summer
completely.
around the islands.
All of them.
And then in the winter,
In the winter I drink.
I laugh.
Obviously.
These one-liners won't do it. Like, you gotta tell me something. Like, give me a bit of information for YouTube. Like, come on.
Oh, soz YouTube. In the winter I drink an awful lot of alcohol. Because alcohol
It's good.
is good for you, isn't it? It flushes the system.
It does.
For the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Completely. Cleanses.
No
For the summer.
COVID here. Huh?
No, I drink it out. I
Use
drink
the fucking C
COVID
word.
away. Drink it away. Drink it away. Drink it away now.
Get away. All right. Enough. Over here now. Over there. That's Alex and Charlie.
Yes, ass.
Yes, ass. We reckon
Yes.
that if we go sailing on Tuesday, Charlie is fucking coming. No. Charlie, who is that one, reckons he does the best Mexican. And this one
My chili.
reckons he does the best chili con carne. So they could be the battle of the chili con carnes.
How about burrito?
Alright, I give up. They're all fucking crazy. The whole place is full of crazy motherfuckers.
In the oven at 1 p.m. Ready by 7.
Yes, ass. Yeah, mass. Here we are. We're in Vliho Bay. It's about, I don't know, 11, 12 a.m. It's the most beautiful night. And we're after having like the fish and chips in the Vliho Yacht Club. And we've had a feed of pints. And so now we're just sat here on the outside of the boat having a cup of coffee. That's the shore. I don't know whether you can see it or not. It's really dark. But there's a shoreline back in. There's an old dog barking somewhere. And it's just the most beautiful night. Aye. And it's just something to write home about. It really is. It's beautiful here. But we're here in the boat. Looking down into the cabin. If I walk this way, get down, maybe. We get some light. Looking down in. There's the doggy. Alright, Benny. Benny sat there looking out. Alright, Benny, good boy. Looking at the boat. There's the chart table. Anyway, good night on. See you tomorrow.